銀河鉄道39
All right, let's read Chapter 2 of Volume 15 of Galaxy Express 39. We hop right into it. We'll see what the title is here on the next page. We start out looking at bowl of pasta. どうしたの?変な顔してマカロニが嫌い? So what's wrong? A strange face doing macaroni detestable. So again, what's wrong? You're making a strange face. Do you not like macaroni? おにゃー、美味しいよ。でも僕はもっと歯ごたえのあるものが好きだ. Well, he's like, yeah, it's tasty, but as for me, all the more teeth gotae, ha gotae. Oh, the feel consistency of food while being chewed. It's literally like the teeth response. Isn't that? Yeah, like the reply of the teeth. Things that have a teeth response, liking. So I like things that have a good consistency while they're being chewed. 穴を開けてマカロニにするのを誰が考えたのかしらん? Opening up a hole, opening up a hole in macaroni, or the one who did it, made macaroni by opening a hole. Who that was? 誰が? I guess. 誰が考えたのかしら? I was about to say, like, what were they thinking? But this seems to be, who are they thinking? I guess, like, who was it? Who was it that thought of opening up a hole in macaroni? I wonder. Italiano. Oh, that might be meiteru. Italiano. No mei-san dakara Italiano hito desho. An Italian named item or produce it is, or it basically it has an Italian name, so therefore probably an Italian person. Chikuwa ni, oh. Okay, so this is definitely Tetsuro talking. Chikuwa ni ana o akeru no o kangeita hito wa? As for the person who thought of opening up a hole in chikuwa, if you don't know what chikuwa is, it's that pressed fish cake that's like in a tube, but it's much bigger than macaroni. But yeah, Japanese fish cake. So that looks kind of like this. Chikuwa. So who thought, as for the person who thought of opening up a hole in chikuwa? Tetsuro no gozo kamo ne? Probably Tetsuro's ancestors. Like probably one of your ancestors. Tsugi no teishiyaki wa macaroni gratin teishaji. Okay, that's period. Macaroni gratin. Teisha jikan wa 6時間36分. Okay, so strangely enough, as for the next train stopping station, it's macaroni gratin, you know, with cheese. That is the name of the station or the planet. As for the train stopping time, it is 6 hours and 36 minutes. Macaroni gratin. Macaroni gratin. I don't know how to butcher it in English, sorry. Oishii macaroni no ippai aru hoshi kai? A planet where there's a lot of tasty macaroni existing, I wonder? Iie, macaroni gratin toyo na no wakusei desu yo, hai. Like no, or well, it's the planet's name, the planet's name is macaroni gratin. Gratin. That's what it is. Indeed. Wait. Yeah, macaroni toyo no na no wakase. Macaroni gratin toyo na no wakase. Yeah, he's saying it's the name of the planet itself is macaroni gratin. But it's also a macaroni. What the hell? Actually, it looks more like a chikuwa. Okay, there we go. Right into the splash page. Macaroni gratin no hokai. All right. No surprise what's going to happen. No surprise is going to happen to this place. Hokai is decay, collapse, crumbling, breaking down. So the collapse, breaking down of macaroni gratin. I'll stop. Okay, so here's the train approaching this very strange looking planet. I guess those are supposed to be clouds. But it's got craters and stuff. Okay. And we get some dialogue as they're approaching. Oh, I meant to mention, this is quite a long chapter, so we'll see how far we can get here. Hey, Nintendo Queen, how's it going? What's the translate? It's called Z Kanji. If you hit exclamation point dictionary, you'll see a link to where you can find it. Oh, nandai kore ga hoshikai? What is it? This thing's a planet? Oh, and thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome. なるほど。これじゃあ、マカロニって名がつくはずだ。This is likely Tetsuro both times. So I see now, this thing, the name being macaroni, that's why it got attached. So I can see why the name macaroni got attached. Exclamation point dictionary. Oh, look at that. There. There we go. So you can see kind of like street lights or things indicating like there's stuff in there. And we get a comment as the train's coming in. Actually, I just realized that light's not on. I guess that's Tetsuro. Teishaeki wa naka no hou rashii ne. As for the train station, it's the inside direction, or it's on the inside, it seems, isn't it? So desu, hai. That's definitely Shasho. So it is that way. Indeed, indeed. Sorry, the camera's in a bit of a weird spot. Hennaguai. It's a strange, like, situation, strange circumstance. Shikashi, gratinってのは、こう何かむにゅむにゅした感じのものだよね。だよね。Munya munya. That's usually, munyu. I'll say munya is normally like sleepy. What is munyu? Munyu. Okay, that's not coming up with anything. So, however, as for something that's called gratin, this sort of a what? This sort of a something, a munyu doing feeling thing it is, isn't it? Would we get just munyu? No. I have no idea what he means by munyu. Again, like munya would normally be mumbling, talking with food in your mouth, muttering. So And I would have thought munyu would be something more like squishy, mushy, maybe. You can read hiragana and katakana basic school kanji. And you have a load of manga in Japanese? Hey, that's awesome. Yeah, it does. I use it obviously all the time here. What's also great is, as you'll see, right, when you click on this button here, it brings up a window. And then when you draw in kanji, it will bring up suggestions based on and you don't have to draw them well, which I take great advantage to. In fact, like it's not bringing up the kanji I was trying to bring up. It's kind of weird. Actually, maybe what is this? No, I have no idea. I have no idea what I'm doing. Here, let me do something a little bit easier. I think I can do that one. There. So it helps a lot. It doesn't help so much when you're like, I can't see how to draw that kanji, but it's still nice. Okay, so ko nanika is just this way something. So yeah, that's not anything special. So it's a weird thing. However, as for something called gratin, this sort of a something being munya feeling thing it is, isn't it? Gratin would be more like a crunchiness, right? I'm now like double guessing my sense of, yeah, it's like a brown crust, usually breadcrumbs, grated cheese, egg or butter. So it's giving it a crunchiness. It's a little bit weird though, because again, I would not have expected munyu to be something with a crunchy sound. Maybe that's why he's saying this. However, you can't see is it? I mean, that's what this is munyu. As for the thing called gratin, something that has a munyu feeling thing, it is, isn't it? Yeah. Anyway, he's just kind of like talking to himself, trying to figure out why it's called this name. Yeah, munyu. 別にこの星が沼ばかりの具のぐじゃぐじゃにも見えないけど。Oh, okay, yeah, got it. So, and otherwise, this planet only swamps and guja. He's doing another guja. Yeah, soggy, soaking, drenched. Also to that, it's not visible. Oh, why is he talking so weird? So, yeah, like otherwise this planet just swamps being soaked in. It's not visible. So I guess he's saying, right, you can see, and there's like towns and stuff. So he's saying it doesn't look like it's covered in swamps. It doesn't look like it's covered in swamps. So I don't think he knows what guratan means. Because he seems to be thinking it means something soggy. Maybe that's because the macaroni he was eating was soggy. I don't know. I'm trying to connect the dots on why this doesn't seem to be making sense. Oh, train's coming in. Okay. Wow, there's a lot of buildings. そうだ。39が着いた。わかってるよ。ここからよく見えてる。Okay, yep, that's right. The 39 arrived. Understood. From here, well visible. Can see it well from here. Okay, so there's someone on the ground on a phone watching the train come in speaking. 慌てず、落ち着いてやれよ。成功を祈る。 Okay, so without being hasty, like calm down. Yeah, do the favor of calming down. We'll pray for success. Okay. He doesn't seem to, yeah, he just doesn't seem to like the texture. He wants more crunch. That sounds about right. It might mean grope. Yeah. I don't know. For some reason, munyu munyu sounds like something soft and flabby.
Yeah.
The crunch. That's right. He wants the crunch. He wants the gratin. いやー、こりゃすべて大都市だ. Wow. As for this thing, it's all a big metropolis. It's all a big city. そうですよ. That's right. ここは早くから移住者の来たコロニーで開けるのも早くて今じゃ大科学文明惑星です. Okay, so that's right. As for this place, from early times, migrant coming colony, or like in a colony that came from migrants, people immigrating, and also the ones opening early or quickly. Now it's a big science culture planet. Hirakeru no mo. Hirake. Oh, to develop. So hirakeru can mean to be open up, but it can mean also to improve, to get better. So this is the kanji that means like normally to open. But so colonists came via a colony, and also like the improvement happened quickly. And so now it's a big science culture planet, a big science civilization planet. 銀河系でもアンドロメダでもここほど文明の進んだところは Oh no, that's Meitoru talking, sorry. 銀河系でもアンドロメダでもここほど文明の進んだところはないわ. So Meitoru is saying, as for a place that's an advanced culture to the extent of this place, even in Andromeda and even in the Milky Way galaxy, it does not exist. So she's basically saying that this is like one of the most advanced places in the two galaxies. Sora shigoi. Shigoi. Sora shigoi. He's clearly impressed. I honestly, if I were gonna guess, he's saying like sore wa sugoi. That's incredible. Sora shigoi. But that's not quite clear. It kind of sounds like sore wa shigoi, sugoi. Sora shigoi. Okay, and we go immediately into this. Apparently they've landed. All right, where are they? 文明が進むと旅館もこんな具合にものすごいことになるのかな? Okay, so the culture, if the culture is advancing, or if the culture's advanced, or if the culture advances, even the ryokan, even the inns, this sort of a condition of incredibleness, incredible things becoming, I wonder. So I guess, why would he be talking about the ryokan? Even the ryokan? Again, bunmei is just like the civilization or culture. So if the civilization or culture progresses or advances, even the inns, this sort of like super incredible state, will they become, I wonder? 寝室やバスルームは知ったよ。食べ物もあるわ. Okay, sleeping rooms, bedrooms, and bathrooms. As for those, they're below. Oh, so this is like their hotel room. Food also exists. So there's also food. Oh, I'm still on my thing. I'm not going to bother. Thanks, Emmy. Too much of a pain to change now. Okay, so Tetero's going down. I guess they're at the hotel and they're in their room or something. 食べ物のってどこにもないよ。テーブルはあるけどさ. Okay, so, saying food, where nothing, there's nothing there. Nothing exists. As for a table, there is a table though. As for a table, it does exist. Okay, suddenly there's a voice. お召し上がるものは何になさないますか? As for food, what will you do? What will you have? It's speaking very politely, in a very honorific way. So instead of tabemono or something like that, it's saying meshiagaru mono. As for food, again, a very honorific way to say that. And nasaimas, also very honorific. So it's a voice. Sono, ano, Tsumari, macaroni gratin. Okay, tsumari means like in a word, macaroni gratin. What else can tsumari mean? Usually you say a bunch of things and then say like, what I mean is, yeah, like shorthand. So whatever reason he uses tsumari here. Sha. And I guess it just appears. Wow, it came out. Ryushi denso yo. It is ryushi denso. Denso. Which is like, yeah, particle transportation. It'll actually probably come up as tenso. Nope. Transmission. Oh. Well, it's not that den. It is probably 10 when it's alone. Yeah, transmission. So it's particle transmission. Hotaru no choriba ni tensoki ga aru no. I guess in the hotel's food preparation place. Chori. Yeah, it's a fancy way to say kitchen. Transportation equipment exists. Boy. I guess that's just 10. Okay. Benri toyoka, nan toyoka? Okay, like, is it called convenience or is it called what? Is it called convenience? Is it what is this? Nan toyoka? Yeah. そんなだったらもっと別のを頼みゃよかったな。マカロニはさっき食べたな。Okay. So, that sort of a thing, if it existed, like if I knew that existed, all the more different or other request would have been good. It would have been good if I asked for something else, wouldn't it have been? As for macaroni, earlier ate it, didn't I? Yeah, and he really didn't like it, right? Oki ni meshimasen ka? So the voice asks, is the food not suiting? Oki ni meshi. I don't think we're going to see that. Oh. Okay. Okini mesu is to like or to prefer. Again, like an honorific way of saying that, but it's asking it in the negative. Like, are you not pleased by this? Do you not like this? 僕としては、ビフテキの方が well, like me, as for me, the direction of beef tech, ... and then suddenly, boom. I guess it vanishes. お皿ごと消えた. The dishes themselves, even the dishes vanished. Shoo. There we go. Bifuteki. もったいない。マカロニも食べるのに。Okay. So, like, what a waste, even though I would have eaten the macaroni. Or, I guess, I would have also eaten the macaroni. What a waste, even though I would have also eaten the macaroni. The voice responds and says, ご心配なくいくらでもありますから、いくらでもお取り返します。Okay, so without worry, however much, I guess like without worry, however much exists. So because of that, you don't have to worry because we have as much as however much exists. However much will return. Yeah, as much as you like. Ikura demo. So yeah, as much as you like exists. So because of that, as much as you like can return or will return. なんか悪いけどでは somehow bad, but like somehow this is either like not so good, but he's like clearly about to dig in. お前な、こんなうまいビーフタキは食べたことがない。Oh, it's tasty, isn't it? This sort of a tasty beef tech, as for that, eating event does not exist. So I've never had beef techie as good as this. ここには調味料はもういいのがあるのから、ここの料理は宇宙一よ。As for in this place, even 調味料, even the flavorings or seasonings are good. Good ones exist. So because of that, as for this place's cooking, it's the best in the universe. Number one in the universe. 何度もあって何一つ不自由のない星. Okay, so in everything existing and not even one thing, 不自由, which is like discomfort or inconvenience existing planet. So a planet that has everything and not even one sort of inconvenience exists. That never bodes well for a planet. Tetsuro is in fine form, as usual. Fu manfuku shitara. Is that manfuku? Manfuku shitara karada ga kouchou shite shimaimashita. So, when do a full belly, the body gets stiff. Kouchoku? I mean, he does look kind of stiff. Yeah. The body stiffens. Petrifies when he's got a full belly. Is it I would have normally said manpuku. Yeah, it's manpuku. It just doesn't look like a poo. Whatever. Neruto. Oh, that's meteru. Nerutoi wa. If sleep, that's good. Watashi wa ofuro e haeru kara. And as for me, I will enter a bath. And she's just explaining. So itashimasu. That way, like, I am doing that. Sleeping, taking a nap. Koko wa ii tokoro da, munya. There's munya. So as for this place, it's a good place. And he's like, nom, nom, about to fall asleep. So, indeed, go. Gapusu. I guess that's him snoring. Toko. So she's throwing something at him, I guess, to wake him up. Munya. There's Munya again. Ha! Kore wa domo shitsurei itashimashita. Like, oh, as for this, sorry for for the rudeness. Basically, for doing an interruption. Mupo, mupo. So I guess he's tied his pajamas around his head, maybe to try to stop him snoring. I think mupo is anything. I think that's just supposed to be muffled sounds of him snoring. Okay. Okay. Suddenly, there's that sound we heard earlier at the dining area. Tetsuro, ima no oto wa? So Tetsuro, answer that sound just now. Tetsuro. Shun, vyun, shurururururu. Okay. Oh, we haven't gotten to see Meiteru in her bikini in a while, or in her underwear. Gonna be one of those episodes. Some strange sound going on. Kushu desu. Oh, this is the voice. Kushu desu. It's an air attack? Okyaku-san wa ryushi elevator de Chicago e hinan shite kudasai. Yeah, it's an air attack, an air raid. As for the guests, with the particle elevator, using the particle elevator to the underground something, doing retreat, please. So please retreat to the underground goal. Chicago. Hey, chicken. Yeah, can't get any. What is that goal? We're going to have to draw this in. Okay, we've got Tsuchi. We've got something that looks like part of Takai. And then this, and then kind of what looks like home. I hope this is close. Yep, that's it. Okay. Moat. Oh, or underground air raid shelter. Oh, there we go. I think we've seen that word before, but hey, what do you know? Look at that. What is this kanji? So this is a classic, right? It says, you can see this character here that says 9. This means it's usually not taught in school. It's not part of the joyo. So this would not be like necessarily like a normal kanji. Anyway, okay. So that was right. To the underground shelter, do evacuation, please. Ushu desu. It's an air attack, they say. Won, won, won. That could either be the sound of things slamming, or that could be a siren. Won, won, won. Kyuru, 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 kyuru. There's the bombs. Won. Won, won, kyuru. Okay. Oh. Well. Guan, 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 guan. Guan, guan, guan. Ah! That's a good panel. Okay, so we see a couple tall panels here, sort of our typical blackout, and it looks like Meitoru's going to wake up. It looks like she'll find Tetsuro there on the next page. Let's see what's happening. She wakes up, and a voice. Meitoru, ryushi tensoki ga maniatte yokatta na. So Meitoru, being in time with the particle transmission equipment, glad. So I'm glad we were in time with the particle transmission equipment, you know? Ryoshi tensoki, the particle transmission equipment. Soda. So again, a voice speaking. That's right. Koko e kimi o habakanareba ima goro kimi no sugata wa barabara da. So that's right. To this place, you, if did not bring, at this time, as for your body, it would be in pieces. So if we hadn't brought you here, then about now, as for your body, you'd be in pieces. So he's still asleep, apparently. Tetsuro. Ohayo, Meitoru. Good morning, Meitoru. Koko wa. As for this place, where are we? Sa ne. Well, you know. Ryoshi densoki no naka kashira ne. Tonikaku, hotaru kara denso sareta rashii wa. It's the inside of the particle transmission equipment, I guess, I wonder. In any case, from the hotel, transmission was done, it seems. It seems we were transmitted from the, transferred from the hotel. Soya. Aka no naka mitai na kikai no naka mitai na kanji da. I guess like, this is either like as for that, or in any case, it's like the inside of a box or like the inside of a machine feeling. So it feels like we're inside of a box or inside of a machine. Soya. I don't think soya is gonna be anything special. Yeah. It's kind of like, well. Soda. So here's the voice again. Soda. That's right. Kimi tachi wa jibun no chikara de wa soko kara deru koto wa dekimasen. Dekinai. So that's right. As for you guys, plural, as for you, as for with one's own strength, from that place, going out event, as for that, not possible. Okay, so in other words, that's right. You're not going to be able to get out of there on your own strength, or on your own. Not possible. Okay, to which we get a little bit of like, huh? So we get a little bit of a sense, right? They do appear to be in some sort of like round room or something. Oh boy. Okay. Soko no igokochi wa? What is an igokochi? Igokochi. Comfort. Okay. Soko no igokochi wa dou da ne? O futari-san? As for the comfort of that place, how is it, I wonder, you two people? Okay, so this guy looking down on them. And I think that's Ofutari. Yeah, Ofutari-san. Kikai ningen nante saizu nano kashira? A mechanized human? What sort of a size, I wonder? Or like, what's with the size, I wonder? So apparently this thing is like huge. Saizu. Okay. All right, we get a whole panel now here with the train. Zoom, 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 zoom. Not quite clear what those sounds are. But here is the conductor. Nandeshou ne mataku. What could it be, or how could it be, I wonder? Unbelievable. Totemo, no. Totetsumonaku rippa na eki da to omotta no ni, ji hibiki wa suru shi, nani mo kamo biribiri shindo wa suru shi. Okay, so what's going on? Unbelievable. Totetsumonaku. That's just a way to say like a very much. Yeah. Extravagant, absurd, preposterous, and splendid station, even though I thought it would be. So even though I thought it was going to be like this beautiful, extravagant, etc. station, ground cracks, jihibi, subterranean rumbling or earth tremors, it's doing that. And everything is bidi, which is like trembling, rippling, rattling, ripping, rattling. And it's, as for like tremors, it's doing. So there you go. Shindo. Shindo is like vibrating, oscillating. Yeah. Oh, it's a different shindo. Shock, tremor, impact. Okay, I guess that's what those sounds are. The sounds of like, oh yeah, I guess we can, now if you look. Is that supposed to be like vibration lines or something? Maybe it's kind of hard to tell. It may just be like the drawing of the background. No, yeah, I don't think that's supposed to be like vibrating. Nothing else appears to be vibrating. Well, whatever. That's what the conductor is saying. Okay. We get a whole big double spread here back to the macaroni planet on the outside. And there appear to be plumes coming up everywhere. With the Shasho-san continuing to talk, we get more don, vom, zoom, vom, don. Given the title, this is not a shocking occurrence. What is Shasho saying? Sore ni, in addition, 二人まで時間が迫ったのに帰ってこない。Okay, so in addition, even the two people, meaning Meitaru and Tetsuro, the time, even though it's shortened or gotten narrow, they haven't come back. あたしゃ、もうどうすりゃいいのか、本当に。Me, already, like, what if doing is good, I wonder, truly. So, I wonder what I should do. Again, like, truly. Okay. Oh. We get another whole page. We get some English, even. You know, it's serious. Whoa. 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 Zoo, 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 zoo. Okay. なんでしょうかね? Like, what could it be, I wonder? What's going on, I wonder? 構内に駅員が一人もいませんよ. Inside, station attendants, not even one person existing. So there's not even one station attendant inside 構内. On the premises. Zuzun, zuzun. So this is the station. Yep, you can see 39 there. Nantaru Taiman. Nantaru Taiman. Nantaru. Oh, like, that's an expression like what? With like surprise or anger. And Taiman is going to be negligence, procrastination, carelessness. So like what carelessness? What negligence? Nantaru yurumi. What's yurumi? What slackness, looseness? Ginga Tetsudo Kabushiki Kaisha ni wa kangaerarenai koto desu yo. As for to the Galaxy Railway Stock Company, it's an thing that's unable to be thought of. It's unthinkable. Kippu no hanbai ki made sado saseta mama de. Okay, so the ticket, like selling machine, even that operation, like left as it is, it's being done as it is. Nusumaretara dou surun desho ka? If stolen, like how doing, I wonder. Like what would we do if it got stolen? Okay, so like the ticket machine is like left unattended. It's operating on its own or something. Oh, zoom. それにしても想像しいところですわ. And in addition, in any case, it is a sozo shi place. Noisy and boisterous place. Okay, so Shasho hasn't clued in on what's going on. とにかく二人のホテルへ電話して早く呼び戻さないと. In any case, the two people's hotel to that place do telephoning and quickly, if don't call back, ... So implied double negative, meaning I must quickly get them to call them to come get them back and do a phone call to the two people's hotel, Tetsuro and Meiteru. All right, he hears in the phone, Hijo jitai. Sensen ga fukoku sareta. So emergency condition or emergency circumstance. The sensen. Oh, this is like a declaration of war. Yeah, a declaration of war has been announced. Fukoku. Yeah, has been proclaimed. Declaration of war has been proclaimed. Sensen ga fukoku sareta. Declaration of war been proclaimed. Oh boy. All right. Boom, boom, boom. Whoa. Boom. All right, that's what's happening on the outside of the planet. We see some loud voice here. Maybe this is still what's happening on the phone. 第16次オアクセ戦争が発した? Really? I would have thought maybe happatsu. Or is that a ho? That's a ho. Hotsuhatsu? There's no way that's hotsuhatsu. Yeah, okay. Hatsu? Batsu. Huh. Okay. None of that seemed to come up. Let's look up that kanji there. We've got ko and shikara. Oh, bowl. Oh, okay. That's why it didn't come up. Bolpatsu. Outbreak, like war. All right. Anyway, the number 18 planetary war. Number 18, like, yeah. Number 18 planetary war has begun, has done an outbreak. Hisendoin wa sumiaka ni chika shuta e hinan seyo. As for the non-fighters, the non-like war people, sumiaka ni, speedy promptly to the underground shuta, which is not shelter, but shoot, to the underground chute. That's it. Unfortunately, it also sounds like shooter, which is why I was confused. To the underground chute, do evacuation. これは無制限全面戦争である. As for this, without limit, 無制限, a limitless, all surface war it is. Basically, this is an all-out war without limit. No holds barred, whatever. Zenmen Senso. Yeah, all-out war. Okay, wow, that's horrible. We are going to go ahead. This is roughly around the halfway point. It's a very long chapter. Just to give us a little bit of heads up for the next time, we're going to go ahead, since we're still a little bit under an hour, we're going to read this page, but we're going to pause here after this. So. Oh yeah, so that was all on the voice. Here's now, the shasho is still listening to the voice on the phone. Ato 10票で地下シュータのドアを閉める各人の幸運を祈る. So with just 10 seconds left, the underground chute's door will close. We'll close the underground chute's door in just 10 seconds. Kakujin no, I guess like, we'll pray for the blessing and fortune of Kakujin. Of each person. Oh, that's okay. That's the Kaku. We'll pray for the blessing, the fortune for everyone, each person. Yori ni yotte koko ni teisha chū ni o hajimeru nante muchakucha desu yo. Okay, yori ni yotte means like of all times. Yeah, like today of all days. Of all things. Of all things, in this place, in the middle of a train stop, o hajimeru. To begin. Oh, how could this begin in the middle of a train stop of all times? It's crazy. Muchakucha desu. Okay, so Shasho is going to the train car, the engine car, and the engine car is speaking, as we see in the katakana. Yodan o yurusanai. Hold on. Like delay? No. Prediction, guessing. As for that, will not allow. Yurusanai will not allow predictions or guessing. Jitai da. Oh, it's the circumstance, a situation. It's a situation of not allowing guessing. 乗務員は列車を離れてはならない. Okay, so as for the train crew members, they must not separate from the train. 戦火が列車に及ぶ場合は、出発時間前でも、盗難のため、発車しなければならないからだ. Okay. Make this a little bit easier. The war fires, senka, the fires of war. Yeah. The horrors of war. The horrors of war, the fires of war, to the train. Oyobu. As well. Oh, reach. As for the case or the circumstance where the fires of war reach the train, I guess like the departure time, even before the departure time, evacuation, for the purposes of evacuation, train departure must do. Yeah, okay. So yeah, even if it's before like the normal train departure time, if the fires of war reach the train, then for the purposes of evacuation, train departure must do. Okay. That makes sense. しかし、お客さんを置いていくわけにはいきませんよ。However, the guests going and leaving, as for that reason, will not go. Will not go for the reason of like leaving behind. Oku here means to leave behind. Going and leaving behind the guests, the customers. それは分かっている。しかし、天災や戦乱の時は、まず第一に列車を守らなければならない. So as for that understanding, so understand that the passengers haven't returned. However, like disasters and the chaos of war, as for those times, first, the number one thing is must protect the train. So tensai is a weird word because it will come up as genius, but it also means natural calamity, disaster. そりゃそうだろうけど、哲郎さんとメートルさんを見捨てるのはあたしゃ嫌ですよ. As for that, it is that way, right? But so that may be so. However, as for throwing away, abandoning Ms. Meitoru and Mr. Tetsuro, for me, that's detestable. I don't like it. You know? Okay. We made it. And it's just under an hour. So perfect. It's a long chapter again. We will try to finish this chapter off. We're going to pause there. That's about the halfway point for macaroni gratin. We will try to finish this one off and see what's going to happen. Apparently, the planet is going to blow up. It's in the title. So, promises. We'll see what happens next time.